it's high tide, so usually those fish like to push up to the bank, get in that inside weed line, and feed up, so you can throw a lot of your reaction baits while you still got that water. And then as the tide drops out, they kind of suck out to the edges. Some of those mats form up, so then might switch over to some slower presentation. Fish. Little guy. On the Squarebill. Got it in the top of his head. Thanks. We're slowly making our way to one of the main river channels. This time of year when the water's still warm, the weather's hot, those fish like to be around current. So those main channels, obviously they have more current, they're pumping a little harder. And then from there, you're just trying to find those ambush points, those eddies, where the water slows up a little bit and those fish can set up to feed. So slowly making our way over there. Two fish. Two on my crankbait. Slightly better on the Topwater. That Lucky Craft Gunfish. Chunky. these out here. Pounder, 1 3/4 maybe. Still throwing that Lucky Craft Gunfish, Ghost Minnow, in this clear water. I like those translucent colors. It's not as intimidating for the fish. But he was sitting right on this tule point. I just cast it past it and then walking that bait right in front of that tule point, and he was right where he needed to be. So I like this Gunfish because it's a walking style bait, but it has a cup face like a popper, so it spits water pretty good. Kind of imitates those small shad that are showing up this time of year. Always a good bet in the Delta in the summertime. talk about that fish a little bit. I was flipping the other side of this little island, and I was just realizing that I'm in all this slack water and I'm not on the windy side. And so I was like, let me go to the other side where the wind's pushing into the mats, and that usually sets up better just because you get the wind pushing bait and just food basically under those mats, and then the fish can just sit there chilling under that shade, that protection, not really have to move. When I was sitting on that calm side, there's not much that's bringing them food, so they're just less likely to be there. And that was literally my first flip on the windy side on this little point of hyacinth, and caught a fish. So might not mean anything, or it might be a big clue, which is what I'm hoping. So I think this tide should be bottoming out soon, which tends to be the best time to punch also. It'll kind of position the fish on the outside of the mats, the edges and the points, instead of them being all the way back up in the thickest part of the mat, which is fine, but it's hard to get them out, and it's also kind of hard to target them. So low tide can be a little easier to just efficiently work these mats. Let's see if we can get another one. Seam. There's like 3 islands that come together in this spot, and the current just rips through. So I've caught fish here before. It's a good feeding spot. Another one. Shad. Face. In the face. Come on. Alright, on hook. There you go. These guys definitely get you stuck. Always use pliers. Got the stripey. Topwater, kind of, sort of. Keeper, small keeper. Fat belly, little belly shirt. They're feeding, so I'm really just burning that thing. When I feel it hit the grass, I'm stopping it, burn it again, stop it, burn it, kill it. I'm not really creeping it because they're feeding, so you want to imitate like a fleeing shad, like it's trying to get away. You're not just going to be casually swimming along. There's so much bait in here. Look like I'm reeling it crazy fast, but in reality, you're not going to be able to reel faster than a bass can swim. So if you're imitating, oh, there's one right there. Point proven. If you're trying to imitate the bait that the bass is feeding on, you got to make it look like it's trying to get away. And that triggers them to really just commit to the bait and chase after it. If you're just slowly reeling it by, it just gives them way too much time to think about it, to look at your bait, to decide if it's real or fake, if they want to eat it or not. But when you're just fast, reeling fast, there's another one, burning it, you make the fish make a decision. So it's like, well, either I'm going to let this food swim by my face and just let it go, or I'm going to chase it. And they don't have time to think about it really. So as a predator, odds are they're probably going to chase it just to avoid missing an opportunity to eat. Oh, there's one. Now we're on this main channel. There's all this current and these fish seem to be a lot more active. Another little baby. This was a how many fish can you catch contest. I think I'd be doing pretty good, but I want to catch a big one, so. Squarebill. Second cast in a row. Hey, can't say it's not fun. I just wish they were a little bigger. Another wind-blown mat. The wind's coming from the west. This mat is just pushed up into this bank with all these toolies. It's got pretty good depth. And another little one hanging out. Finally, shit. There's a good one. Yes, sir. Chunky. And that's why you punch. He's got crawfish antennas in his mouth.